What's going on, everybody? So yesterday, February 12th, 2015, I reached out to Shaka360, who was probably one of the most hated people in the Madden community, to talk about this ongoing beef that he has with Problem, aka Eric Problem Right, aka Everything is the Problem Movement, aka I can't take a shit without it actually being called the Problem Movement, which is what it's the coin phrase now. When you take a shit, it's the Problem Movement. You get it? Movement being shit. That's not mine. That's somebody that was in my stream. I thought it was hilarious. You guys can use it however you want it. I guess that's the way it's going to be right now. But the bottom line is this. I'm from a place where there's always some type of competition, and there's always things that people don't relate to because it's just not fathomable. You know, they can't really grasp the situation. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys and make you understand my problem with the Problem Movement. And I'm going to also say and state clearly that I in no way support what Shaka360 does. I understand that the man steals blitzes. I understand that he sells glitches. I understand it. I understand what he's doing. I also understand that he's been doing it for a while. And before I got on the scene, nobody was really, being highly, the voice wasn't loud enough. Or Shaka just really doesn't give a fuck, because he was in the stream yesterday taking all of your fucking, all of the hits and just still doing his thing. And I'm going to explain to you why that's allowed to happen. Let me just go into it, because by the time this video is over, you guys are going to learn a lot more about who I am and what I do. When I was a young kid, crack was an epidemic, all right? When crack first hit the scene, nobody knew what the fuck was going on. We just knew that motherfucker was going crazy with bloodshot eyes. Motherfuckers was going fucking haywire all over the fucking place. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. Everybody knew about weed. It was a regular thing. All of a sudden, motherfuckers is like, yo, bro, try this. This shit gonna have you whacked out your fucking bird. Some of my friends tried it. A lot of them aren't here today because you know what dudes do. Once they get on that shit, it was crazy, bro. I don't want to get into what dudes was doing, but I'm going to compare, theoretically, Shaka as a crack dealer. All right. We don't, for the most part, a logical person is not going to like crack. You know, based on what you do in school or anything, we know that that particular drug is very, very bad. But is there a market for it? Yeah. How do we stop the market? How do we make it so that people are against crack? We put the word out. We let people understand what the side effects are. We let them know what goes on with it. Do people still decide to try crack? Yeah, they do. That's what Shaka is. Shaka is a guy that we know what he's doing is bad. Like I said it to him on air yesterday. By the way, this is gonna be 3 videos where guys are quitting or disconnecting, whatever. And if you watch commentators that are not playing first team all Madden, stop watching them. I'm really starting to get sick. I'm starting to get sick of it. Guys coming out acting like they're raw, playing fucking first team rookie. But getting back to Shaka. Shaka is pretty much a crack dealer. We don't like it. We don't like crack. We know what it does, but yet still, it's a market for it. So we try to educate people to stay away from it, because that's the only way to really fight it. So the only way to really stop Shaka is to deter people from wanting to glitch. It's a very hard feat, but it's always going to be a market for it. Now, my problem with the Problem Movement is simple. This man is like the guy that sells the crack to Shaka or the cocaine before it's made, because he's the bigger conglomerate. He sits back and takes credit for everything that everybody does and acts like he doesn't know what's going on. So he's that secret guy that nobody, like, he's basically becoming a legend within his own time for everybody else's shit. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Shaka360 is not the only person stealing people's shit. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. And you guys need to do research before you start to accuse everybody. Oh yeah, bro, it's obvious what Shaka does. And it's plain. It's plain and simple what it is. But when I come out and my offense is what guys come there, they be like, bro, all you do is throw streaks. I know that's all I do. But yet still, I'll have guys turn the mic on and say, oh bro, you taking problem shit. Bro, are you fucking serious? That's why I have a problem with this hashtag Problem Movement. And by the way, that Ron Effect diss, I forgot the guy's name. I'm in love with the big gun. That shit is hilarious. If I remember, I'll put the link in this video in the description box. But the whole Problem Movement is becoming more or less like it's sort of like people are scared because they don't know what to do, because if they go against Problem, it's going to be, listen, I can give a fuck, and I don't have a problem with this guy. It's just the fact that you can have dick riders, but it's not only the dick riders now, it's other people that are commentators, streamers, everybody that are dick riding, and people, it's the little guy that always loses. I'm gonna give you another example. I love Dove, and I love the Dove soap. You know what I'm saying, bro? I love Dove soap. The other day I'm in Costco because my wife forces me to go with her sometimes. So I'm in Costco and I see that Kirkland is making the same exact soap, but it's fucking like $10 cheaper. So I'm like, all right, let me try this shit. Bruh, it turns out it's the same exact soap. So what the fuck am I gonna do? The reason I do that comparison is because Shaka has now, with this whole problem solved series that he has going on his channel, has now taken everything that's made everybody so fascinated and given it away for free. So the aftermath of that now is a lot of people saying that those are their blitzes. A lot of guys have been messaging me and telling me, bro, that's my blitz. So if Problem is running it and Shaka is stealing it, but other people are saying that you stole my blitz, Shaka, is it Problem's blitz? I'm gonna say that again to you. I've been getting several messages, and I don't want anybody drawing accusations and bringing people's names into it and all the kind of shit and assuming who's saying it, because you're probably fucking wrong. And I'm gonna say it again. Shaka puts out a video. He says this is the Problem solved blitz. I get private messages from over 5 people saying, yo bro, Gmia, you know, I respect what you do and stuff like that. I don't do it in the open because I do, you know, I'm a you know, fellow commentator, shit like that, but that was my blitz that Shaka stole. So why is Problem running it, getting credit for it, and nobody's saying anything about it? It's the regular, this is what happens. This is where the big guy comes in, and he's literally a big guy, but it's nothing to be fearful of. If you guys put the time in and you develop something that works and somebody else takes it, you're not always gonna win the battle, but your voice can be heard. That lady that really wrote the Matrix series fought those brothers in court, the brothers that actually put out the Matrix fucking movies, all this shit, all that Keanu Reeves bullshit. She fought them in court for years, and they thought because they had the upper hand they would win. That lady got her money. So my point is, if you just say, you know what, bro, I'm not gonna fight about it, I'll let that one go, I'll let that one go, I'll let that one go. By the time it's over, you don't let everything go. Now you're just you're a fucking doormat. And my problem is, you guys can ravish and go crazy on Shaka. Shaka's this. I agree that Shaka's a wild man, bro. I agree. But it's out in the open. Everybody knows what Shaka is. Everybody knows that. So if you guys can go that wild on Shaka, why is nobody going wild on Problem for stealing these guys' blitzes? And like I said, he has all the opportunity to voice his opinion about whatever. He could say whatever he wants to, you know, to clarify it. But I have the proof that guys are saying, bro, those are not his blitzes, this is not that, whatever like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from Problem, because once you know how to play Madden, it's pretty much easy. Everybody can come up with the same shit. But when other guys are saying this man is blatantly taking their shit, but Shaka is the one putting it out, you guys gotta read between the lines. You can't be that stupid anymore. And when everything is the Problem movement, nobody else exists. So you guys have to understand that. You can dick ride and act like you want to be his friend and all that shit like that, but at the end of the day, you guys got to stand up for what's yours. And you guys know my position on this. I can give a fuck what anybody thinks. That's not my concern. My concern is that little guy that just wants a chance to show that, you know, bro, I did this, I created this. Because for every artist, some people may view it as not artistry or not artistic enough or not that big time thing, but it's still art. And what you create is still yours. Understand what my point is. I can give a fuck about a hashtag Problem movement. Until next time, one love.